There comes a quiet hour in every seeker's life when the noise of the world fades and something older than time begins to whisper. Perhaps you've felt it lately, a restlessness that doesn't come from work or people, but from somewhere deeper, like a call vibrating through your bones. It begins softly, in dreams, in sudden memories, in the ache of missing something you can't name. You try to fill it with conversations, with screens, with doing, but the ache only grows. And now, as October 25th approaches, that feeling intensifies. It is not chaos, it is the signal. The moon, moving through Sagittarius, shines her silver fire on everything hidden, not to punish you, but to awaken you. If you still feel lost in these days before her peak, understand, you are not behind, you are being prepared. The universe doesn't test to see you fail, it tests to see you realize what you already are. This phase is not darkness, it's the womb of clarity. The disorientation you feel is not emptiness, it's the space spirit creates when it wants to fill you with something new. Close your eyes, breathe, listen. You might sense the quiet turning of your destiny, like the faint shift of wind before a storm. Your relationships, your thoughts, even your body, all are being retuned to match a frequency higher than what you once carried. The Sagittarius Moon is fire, but not the kind that destroys. It's the sacred flame that refines gold. So when confusion visits, when loneliness spreads its long fingers through your heart, don't fight it. Sit beside it. Ask it what it's teaching you. Every emotion rising now has a message. Every silence is an invitation. Spirit is saying, stop chasing the path. Become it. This is the calling, the moment before awakening, the inhale before truth. For years you've gathered knowledge, practiced rituals, followed signs. But this moon doesn't ask for more doing, it asks for surrender. The Sagittarius Moon is a mirror held to your soul, and if you look closely, you'll see not confusion, but reflection, not loss, but transformation. It shows you what must be burned away, the habits that once protected you, but now limit you, the attachments that once gave you identity, but now block your flight. It tests you by silence, by delay, by disconnection, not to punish, but to prove that your faith no longer depends on comfort. If you're hearing these words and something inside you trembles, it's because your spirit recognizes them. It knows that this is your hour of remembrance. You're not being lost. You're being unmapped, so you can finally travel by stars instead of street signs. So breathe again. Feel the shift moving through your chest like dawn through mist. You are standing at the edge of an old self, watching her dissolve into light. Let her go gently, for in her place, a truer version of you is forming, quieter, wiser, radiant with purpose. Before October 25th, let yourself pause, do less, listen more, for the universe is speaking in soft syllables, and only stillness can hear them. The calling has begun. The night sky is never silent. It hums with ancient languages, each star singing a note of destiny. And among them, the moon in Sagittarius burns differently. She doesn't merely shine, she moves. She dances with fire, truth, and the daring spirit of the archer who refuses to aim small. This is not a passive energy. It's a blaze that reaches into the hidden corners of your spirit and asks, what truth are you afraid to live? Sagittarius carries the element of fire, but its flame is not random. It's the sacred torch of freedom, the one that burns illusions, false beliefs, and the prisons of old thought. When the moon passes through this sign, it tests your alignment not through chaos, but through clarity. If you've felt restless lately, torn between your dreams and your doubts, that's the Sagittarius fire waking you. It's not telling you to run, it's asking you to rise. Every emotional wave, every sleepless night, every old memory returning now, it's a spark igniting you toward authenticity. You see, fire does not ask for permission. It consumes until only the truth remains. And that is exactly what this moon is doing, stripping away layers you've outgrown. The moon whispers, "You cannot bring your old fears into your new future." So she burns them, sometimes gently, sometimes painfully. And the more you resist, the hotter the lesson feels. But there is beauty in this cleansing, because beneath the ashes of what you thought you were lies what you truly are: divine, resilient, infinite. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine standing before a great flame. It doesn't harm you. It surrounds you, warming your heart, lighting every forgotten corner of your soul. You see your doubts rising like smoke, disappearing into the night sky. You see your past selves bowing to your light. You are not the same person you were even yesterday. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. The Sagittarius Moon is the wanderer. She carries her truth like an arrow. Her lesson is freedom, not the kind that escapes, but the kind that returns to the center of your being. If lately you've questioned your path, if you've wondered, "Am I really awakening?" this moon will show you. It will bring moments that test your patience, people who challenge your peace, choices that seem unclear, not to confuse you, but to show you how much wisdom you already hold. You are being invited to trust your own light. You no longer need validation, explanation, or permission. The Sagittarius Moon says, "You've learned enough from others. Now, live from your knowing." For some, this transit feels like losing everything stable. But in truth, it's a sacred rearrangement. The universe is clearing paths you didn't know were blocked. It's whispering, "You asked for alignment. Now let me move what no longer fits." The fire of Sagittarius is freedom through truth. It's not comfortable, but it's liberating. When the moon glows in this sign, you're being taught how to be unshakably yourself, even when silence surrounds you. Every soul that feels lost before October 25th is being polished by this light. The disconnection, the doubt, the longing, they're all part of your initiation. This moon is not a curse. It's a teacher. And its fire is asking only one thing of you: stop running from your depth. Let the truth find you. And when it does, let it change everything. The archer's arrow is already in flight. Its target is your awakening. The Sagittarius Moon is aiming true. There are nights when even the stars feel far away. You look up, and the sky feels endless. But instead of wonder, you feel distance. You whisper to the universe, asking for signs, for clarity, for something. And sometimes it answers only with silence. That silence is not rejection, it's recalibration. You are not lost. You are simply walking in a part of the path that has no footprints yet. Every awakened soul must pass through this sacred fog, this soft confusion that forces the eyes inward. Because when you can no longer see the way ahead, you begin to remember the way home. The Sagittarius Moon shines its light not to show you the road, but to help you trust the compass within. It pulls you away from the noise, from the voices that once guided you, and gently says, "Now, it's your turn to listen to yourself." Being lost isn't failure, it's freedom in disguise. It's the universe taking away false directions so you can hear the quiet truth beneath them. In this moon's energy, the chosen ones often feel isolated, misunderstood by friends, unseen by the world. But solitude is sacred soil. That is where roots grow deepest, where the spirit finally hears its own rhythm. You may find memories rising, old wounds, long-buried emotions, faces of people you thought you had forgiven. They come not to haunt you, but to release you. The moon's light moves gently across your shadow, showing you what still aches, what still calls for love. Do not run from it. Hold it the way the night holds the stars, softly, without judgment. This is the lost phase, the wandering before the revelation. And every great awakening begins here. When you say, "I don't know who I am anymore," your soul smiles, because that means you're ready to find out. When you say, "Everything is changing," Spirit whispers, "Yes." Finally, and when you feel like nothing makes sense, the universe is simply rearranging your world so it can. The Sagittarius Moon does not want you to explain yourself. It wants you to experience yourself, raw, unfiltered, beyond labels and logic. It wants you to see your own depth and realize that being lost is simply standing in front of a door you've never opened before. Inside that door waits your next self, lighter, truer, luminous with wisdom you once feared to carry. So, in these days before October 25th, if the world feels heavy and uncertain, do not fight it. Sit by the silence. Let it speak to you in ways words never could. Maybe you'll feel tears rise for no reason. That's energy leaving. Maybe you'll wake up at strange hours. That's spirit retuning your frequency. Maybe you'll feel detached from what once mattered. That's evolution. You are not being abandoned. You are being upgraded. You are shifting from seeking meaning to embodying it. And though the path feels dim, remember, even in darkness, the archer's arrow knows where it's going. Your higher self already sees the sunrise that your eyes can't yet. So rest, breathe, let the mystery hold you. Being lost is not the end. It is the most sacred beginning. The moon watches you from above, not as a judge, but as a guardian. She knows the ones who wander are the ones who awaken. And soon, very soon, as her light peaks around October 25th, you will understand why you had to lose your way to find your wings. As October 25th approaches, the moon rises higher, and its light deepens, reflecting not what the world shows you, but what you have carried inside all along. This is the mirror phase, the sacred time when your own soul becomes the reflection of the cosmos. Every thought, every fear, every hope, it surfaces now, not to overwhelm you, but to reveal your truth. You may notice people behaving differently around you or situations that seem strangely aligned. It is not coincidence. The universe is holding up a mirror, showing you exactly who you are, who you have been, and who you are ready to become. The moon asks, what is authentic in your life? What is illusion? And in its quiet way, it nudges you to release what no longer serves you, the doubts, the attachments, the stories you have carried that were never yours to keep. You might feel a wave of clarity, a sudden knowing that something must change, and you might feel resistance, a hesitation born from old habits, from comfort zones, from fear. This is natural. The mirror phase always tests your willingness to see yourself clearly and act in alignment with your highest truth. The fire of Sagittarius that accompanies this moon does not destroy. It purifies. It illuminates your shadows so that you can step fully into your light. It asks you to hold still, to breathe, to witness yourself without judgment. If you are spiritually awake, you will notice patterns that repeat, lessons that echo, and connections that deepen. This is not coincidence. It is your initiation. Your soul is being called to maturity, to discernment, to freedom. In these days, before October 25th, you may feel an urge to speak, to explain, to justify your growth. The moon's teaching is gentle yet firm. Your silence is more powerful than any words. Keep your insights close. Protect your boundaries. Let your presence, your energy, your aligned vibration speak louder than explanation ever could. You will encounter mirrors, people, experiences, emotions that reflect exactly what you need to see. Some reflections will bring joy. Some will bring discomfort. All are lessons. All are opportunities. All are reminders that you are being prepared for a life that resonates with your truth, not with what others expect of you. As the moon moves through this sacred passage, trust yourself. Trust the subtle guidance of your intuition. Trust the whispers of your heart. For the chosen ones do not need proof from the outside. Their alignment is already written in their being. And when the peak of October 25th arrives, you may feel a shift, a soft settling, a quiet knowing. You will see that the lost, lonely, confusing days were never meant to break you. They were meant to teach you to stand in your own light, to honor your own path, to awaken fully to the power within. So breathe, beloved soul. You have been readying for this moment all your life. The mirror phase is your confirmation, your sacred reflection, your invitation to rise. Stand in it, feel it. Let the Sagittarius moon guide you through what is hidden, what is unresolved, and what is waiting to bloom. The fire has refined you, the silence has taught you, the mirror has shown you, and now you are ready to walk forward, clear, whole, aligned, and luminous. The journey continues beyond this night, but from here you will carry the knowing. You are never truly lost. You are always becoming, and you are always exactly where you need to be. The moon watches, the stars witness, and your soul awakens.